The Jewish community on edge. There have been more than a dozen attacks on Jewish people in New York City alone since December 23rd. It also comes on the heels of a stabbing rampage that wounded 5 people celebrating the Jewish holiday of Hanukkah last week.
Yeah, this really is just awful. 37-year-old Grafton Thomas has been charged with what federal prosecutors say is a hate crime. Yesterday, the NYPD shared this surveillance video of yet another anti-Semitic attack in Brooklyn last week. It shows a group of people hitting a 23-year-old Hasidic man over the head with a chair and beating him. Just gruesome.
Police now believe the group may also be connected to another attack in the same neighborhood. Families and officials are saying something needs to change.
Stand up and stop this hatred. It cannot keep going on.
This afternoon in Woodbridge, Jewish leaders from around the state and local elected leaders gathered to talk about safety.
Senator Richard Blumenthal and the Jewish Federation of Connecticut hosted the gathering in light of the recent attacks. According to the Anti-Defamation League, anti-Semitic incidents across the nation are up from 942 in 2015 to nearly 1,900 acts in 2018.
America thrives on diversity. It is our great strength as a nation. It makes us great. But we need to make sure that people in their differences are protected.
Channel 3 New Haven Bureau Chief Matt McFarland was at today's roundtable. And Matt, what were some of the key issues and concerns raised today?
Well, Aaron and Dennis, going around that room, pretty much everyone said it needs to start with education and safety and security. With the education, a number of the folks pointed out the fact that the legislature recently passed that law requiring the Holocaust be taught to school children. They say that is an important first step. As for safety, they say it's not just added cameras or security alarms. They say sometimes that best safety is an extra set of eyes, ears present to allow people to be feeling safe. So they say that's another step that a lot of places are going to be looking towards.
Matt, another JCC in West Hartford is doing some security upgrades there, but obviously the big issue in any of this is money.
Yeah, that is. And we heard from many of the rabbis, the folks here at the JCC saying after the synagogue attack in Pittsburgh, they say a number of folks made those improvements to their security with money that they really didn't have at the time. So they say they could use reimbursements. They're also saying that Senator Blumenthal said they've increased it by $90 million, the amount of money where houses of worship can apply for grants to make security improvements. But Senator Blumenthal, Senator Chris Murphy, who was also here, they said really that's only just a drop in the bucket. So they're going to have to go back. And they said they really can't just wait for the budgets when they set them every December with the federal government. So they say that's something that they're going to have to go back and continue to ask for. And they said they think there is sort of the push there. They are optimistic that they can get more money for issues just like this.
All right. Thank you, Matt.